About 9 out of every 10 people you'll ever meet reach for a pen with their right hand. The rest reach with their left. It's one of the most consistent patterns in all of human biology, and scientists still don't fully agree on why it exists. Handedness isn't decided in your hand. It's decided in your brain. The two sides of your brain aren't identical. They split up different jobs. For most people, the left side of the brain handles a lot of language and fine motor control, and it also happens to control the right side of the body. So, a left brain dominant wiring pattern usually shows up as right-handedness. For left-handed people, that wiring runs a little differently, though it's not simply a mirror image, and it's more complicated than right brain equals left hand. Here's what researchers do know. Handedness runs in families, which points to genetics, but it's not one single lefty gene. Large studies have linked handedness to dozens of different genes, each with a small effect, many of them tied to how the brain forms and organizes itself before birth, while a baby is still developing in the womb. In fact, ultrasound studies have shown babies favoring one thumb to suck in the womb months before birth, and that early preference often predicts which hand they'll favor later in life. Environment plays a role too. Historically, many left-handed children were forced to switch to writing with their right hand. In some cultures and schools, being left-handed was treated as something to correct. That pressure has faded in most places today, which is part of why left-handedness has looked slightly more common in recent generations. It's not that more people are being born left-handed, fewer are being forced to hide it. Across history and across cultures, that 9-to-1 ratio of right to left-handers has stayed remarkably stable, which is part of why researchers believe the roots are biological, going back further than any one culture's habits. Here's the surprising part. Strong, consistent right-hand dominance at the population level is incredibly rare in the animal kingdom. Most other animals split roughly 50-50 between paw or limb preference, or show no strong pattern at all. Humans are one of the only species where the vast majority of the population favors one specific side, and scientists think it may be connected to how uniquely specialized our brains became for language and tool use. Some researchers even think throwing tools and weapons with a dominant hand over hundreds of thousands of years of human history may have helped lock in the pattern. It's still an open question, but the fact that we're the outlier among animals is what makes this so interesting to study. So the next time you notice someone reaching for something with their left hand, you're looking at a pattern that starts forming in the brain before birth, runs in families, and makes humans one of the strangest cases in the entire animal kingdom. Are you left-handed, right-handed, or a bit of both? Tell me in the comments. And if you haven't seen it yet, I made a video on why some people have curly hair right here.